flipping the paradigm, flipping that pyramid upside down and squashing those stupid elite that don't have nothing but a printing press into the ground before they do it to us. This is a war of currencies, but also a war of minds and propaganda. And the people have been softened up. They've been chemically softened. I'm going to talk specifically to the people of Delaware, because that's where I live at. The people of Delaware, since 1996, Patricia Blevins, who is now your Senate Majority Leader, introduced the bill, sponsored a bill, to add fluoride to the water. More specifically, it's called hydrofluoric or hydrofluoric acid. Now what this is during phosphate fertilizer manufacturing, they have to pull out the fluoride from the phosphate, and they do that by cooking it. Now, there's a cooking process, but they can't allow this fluoride to go up out of the smokestack. Why? Because it kills everything that's downwind of it, from the grass to the cattle. There's been way back in the day, 50s and 40s and 50s, they had these big phosphate fertilizer plants, and they used to have cattle ranches by them, and the cattle would all get sick and die. It's because of the fluorine gas. Well, what do they do to clean out particulate toxins that come out of smoke? They use what's called a wet scrubber. So what they have is, in the smokestack, they've got water jets that spray water, fine mist, into the smoke. And what that does is it traps all of the particles, all the particulate matter, and it falls and condensates down to the bottom of the smokestack. Now, this is a pretty toxic substance, because we don't want it in the air. We're spraying water into the smoke to get it out. So what do they do with that water that leaks down to the bottom? They bottle it up and ship it to your local water treatment plant, and it is added to your drinking water. Yes, hydrofluoric acid is added to your drinking water in the name of protecting your teeth. Now, can sodium chloride, which does occur naturally, help your teeth? There are studies show that it hardens the teeth, but doesn't make them necessarily stronger. And anybody knows in physics, when you harden something, you also make it more brittle and more prone to cracking. Regardless, this is 1940s, 50s crap propaganda. It's the same crap that they said, smoke a cigarette every day, it's good for you. It came out of the same club of doctors that this fluoride is good for your teeth. And if fluoride is so good for your teeth, why are we having to drink it? Why don't we just put it topically? I mean, they put the fluoride in the toothpaste. If that's what you want to do to yourself, if you're so brain damaged from drinking the fluoride, and there's Chinese studies now that are definitive that show that fluoridated populations of children have lower IQ than populations that don't have the fluoride. So you're all being fluoridated thanks to your Senate Majority Leader, Patricia Blevins. Frankly, anyone who is in the Delaware State Legislature, whether they be in the House or the Senate, are either malevolent or incompetent. Now, I live on a well, so I don't have to drink this crap. But 500,000 other people in this state do live on municipal water systems or public water systems where this fluoride is added. Now, they're not only adding fluoride, but they're also adding a preservative for the pipes. I would suggest you call your well company and get yourself a well dug. and vote out whoever is your state rep or senator, because they're either malevolent or incompetent. There's no other excuse for not knowing that there is a toxic waste being dumped into the water supply.